Well, I pushed the car outside and was hitting it with the twisted wire rope wheel on the grinder, and it's really cleaning up pretty good, but it's definitely not taking all of the paint down. You know, some spots it'll get to bare metal, but it does seem to be knocking off anything loose and most of the rust. So that's probably about as much as I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm gonna hit this a little bit more with that wire rope, but I don't know, it would take forever to take the whole thing down to bare metal. I don't know. It's all pretty solid. Definitely getting a little thinner down here at the top of this frame rail, but like I said, I'm not going for show quality, just trying to preserve it. I got the sandblaster out and the media. I have that black diamond or whatever, but it's the coarse. It's a little bit too big for the gun I have, so it doesn't come out very well, but was able to clean up a few spots while I was at it. Went ahead and kind of hit this area, and it knocked most of that loose stuff out. And then you see, I guess there's some, the extent of the damage goes a little further, but I still don't think I'm going to replace anything over here. I'm just going to try to cut some of that out and weld in some metal. Cleaned up channel a bit, and I guess that's from rust or something. I don't know, some of it kind of looks melted. I'm not sure how these cars are put together, but not too bad in there. I might just seal it. The other side, it's going to need a little bit more repair. See, there's a bit of a hole there, and there's, get out of the sun, kind of some Swiss cheese going on over here. There's a crack right there, so I may cut this out, weld some metal in there, and then weld or put some silicon bronze on this crack. We'll see. So I was using this cheap Harbor Freight Central Pneumatic air angle die grinder, and I really like using this type of tool, this angle die grinder with the roll-lock wheels. I just bought this, put a little bit of oil in it, used it for about 3 whole seconds, and it's like it completely stripped out on the inside. You can hear the motor run, but it doesn't spin. It was kind of hard to spin by hand to start with, so I guess somebody put that together on a Friday. This kind of like the radiator support, and then this piece here, it was spot welded here and here. You can see there's one right above my nail. I think there's another one right there. Anyhow, it was separated on this side, I guess, from rusting. I kind of separated it and put the sandblaster down through there and cleaned it out pretty good, and then clamped it back together and plug welded those 2 holes. And I was cleaned up around it and was trying to put some stitch welds in here, but it got windy on me and started blowing the shielding gas away, so now I have porosity. I guess I'll be grinding most of those back down. Trying again once I move this back inside. You can see what it's supposed to look like over here. And same with on the inside here, if you can see it. So grind that back down so you can't notice it, but it's supposed to be kind of, you know, tight against there with spot welds, though. This corner has some rust in it. I'll try to clean that up a bit more. I'm not going to cut it all out and replace it, but at least try to clean it up before I put the epoxy on it. So on these old Mopars, you can't remove the valence panel. It's all one piece, and there doesn't seem to be any kind of access cover. And just water, any water that makes it in there, come down and run out the sides here. And it doesn't feel rusty in there, but there is a bunch of debris that blew it all towards the center. So I guess I'll try bending up a coat hanger to get that out. Coat hanger does seem to be working very slowly. Only get it tiny bit at a time, but it is progress. You get a little bit. Stuff that up in there. There we go. Pulls a little bit more down. I can probably put some water down through here to compressed air or something to get all the small stuff out. But coat hanger does work. Look at all that.